yogis. Welcome to class. I'm Kira, and today we will work with 6th chakra, Ajna, moving up the chakra system. So for our practice today, you might benefit from using a couple of props. I recommend having a yoga block and a bolster if you have one. If you don't, maybe just a pillow from your bed or from your couch, but a big supportive pillow. Okay, so we'll begin in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like in your body. And we'll begin with the mudra or the gesture for the third eye or the 6th chakra, called Hakini Mudra. So Hakini Mudra, you'll touch all of your fingertips together, tenting them, sort of making a little pyramid shape. And this mudra is for the goddess Hakini, and it's said to promote mental focus, and also to tap into our intuition. It's the mudra of Ajna, of the third eye chakra. So we'll bring this shape, this gesture up to the third eye, thumbs to the center of the brows. Close your eyes, drop in. Take a deep inhale. Smooth exhale. Again, like that, deep inhale. Smooth exhale. Holding this mudra, tuning into your inner environment. And guiding your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, that third eye point. The center of Ajna chakra, the seat of our intuition. Ajna means to perceive and command. So Ajna chakra governs our ability to see situations clearly, to perceive with truth in this physical realm and beyond. So this is where we begin our ascent in the chakra system towards our higher wisdom. Ajna governs the beginning of our spiritual awakening, our awareness of that which is inside of us and also outside of us, greater than ourselves. Draw the palms to prayer in front of the heart. And blink the eyes open. From here, we'll come into child's pose, Balasana. If your forehead does not touch the mat comfortably, I want you to use your yoga block and place it under your forehead. So come into child's pose, either with the arms extended in front of you or arms by your hips, whatever's more comfortable. But notice that gentle pressure at the third eye point. This is a pressure point and also the center of Ajna, chakra of our intuition. So just guiding your focus and your awareness to this space. One of the biggest roadblocks to more spiritual awareness or tapping into our intuition is attachment, fear of the unknown, not trusting ourselves, trusting our own intuition. The Lebanese poet Khalil Gibran, he says, "When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense." When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. So as we move through this practice today, I invite you to trust what you know and lean in to what you sense, your intuition. Take a deep breath in. Smooth breath out. And then slowly come forward onto hands and knees. From here, bring your right leg out to the side for gate pose. We did this shape in our last class. I'll turn to face you just so you see what I'm talking about. So the right leg will come out to the side, but the hands will stay on the mat. And then from here, just start to shift forward and back. This is such a nice hip opener. Starting to awaken through the inner leg, opening the hips, and then pause there. We'll add thread the needle. So you'll reach your left arm up, take a big breath in, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. And we'll keep this flowing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Last one. Bring both hands back to the mat. Let's switch. So sending the other leg out to the side, gate pose. Begin by rocking forward and back. And wherever you're comfortable today, I invite you to close your eyes. It can really help you drop into your inner landscape. You might notice more sensation if you focus inward rather than on your external environment. Let's add thread the needle. So reaching the right arm up, inhale, look up. Exhale, thread. A few more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Inhale, reach. And thread. Inhale, reach. And thread. Both hands down. Make your way to downward facing dog. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, and just pedal through the legs. Squeeze the muscles of your face and then stretch the muscles. Stick out your tongue. Just expressing yourself, stretching the body. And then we'll slowly walk the feet to the hands. We'll come to ragdoll pose. Softly bend the knees, grab for opposite elbows. And heavy your head, sway side to side. It's like there's a weight in the top of your head, just tractioning your spine down. And then switch the grip of the arms. Changing habits, letting go of attachments. Release the arms and very slowly roll up the spine. Stacking the bones. Balasana, mountain pose. Be completely still at the top. Resist the urge to fidget or fix. You might keep the eyes closed. Just sense your body in space. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice the air on your skin, the temperature in the room. Tuning into where you are. And then blink the eyes open if they're closed. Inhale, stretch the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to prayer. Step your left foot back to a high crescent lunge. So when you're stepping back, you've got to sense where the ground is. Soft landing in your pose, adjust if needed, level the hips. Proud lifted chest. Inhale. Exhale. We'll come into a balance, steady your gaze, and then step forward. See if you can catch your left leg under the knee with an interlaced grip. So stamp the right heel down, lift the chest, find your balance. Eyes are focused on the horizon. Good. Now, transfer your weight to your left leg. Come into a wide chair pose. Transfer the weight to the left foot, lift the right leg up, balance on the right leg. And then we switch, wide chair. Transfer the weight to the right leg, back and forth. So keep breathing and really sense the ground with your feet, pushing off, dropping in. We'll meet balancing on the right leg, tree pose, Vrikshasana. So bring your left foot to the inner right thigh or around the right calf. Palms to prayer. Any variation with the arms you like. Tree pose. Rooting down, reaching up. And just like a tree sways in the wind, sense the movement in the pose, but also your steady center that keeps you balanced. Optional balance challenge. Try to close one eye. Very nice. Both eyes open. Step back to warrior one. So your front knee is bent, that back foot's at a 45, hips face forward. Lower the hands in front of your face so the palms face your eyeballs and you're blocking your vision. From here, straighten your front leg, open your arms to a cactus shape. Big inhale. Exhale, rebend the front knee, close the arms in front of the face like shutters. Inhale, open and cactus. Exhale, close and shutter. A few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Twice more. Finding a rhythm with your breath. We'll meet with the arms open. Lift your front toes, turn to your left so you'll parallel your feet. Parasarita Padottanasana, open the arms like wings. Big inhale, get tall. Exhale, hinge forward and fold over your legs. So your hands could find a block if the ground is far away, or you could widen your stance. If it's available, maybe grab onto your ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. If your hands are on your ankles, try to pull your head between your feet. A few more breaths here. Try to move the inner legs away from each other so the outer feet ground. One more breath in. Breath out. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come up with a flat back. Reach the arms behind your back. Catch a shoulder bind. Puff up the chest. Big inhale. Exhale. Humble warrior. So the right toes spin forward. Little footwork required here. You'll rebend your front knee and create warrior one in your feet. And then you'll fold forward, relaxing the head, bowing forward, pose of devotion. Really press the back heel down to anchor your pose. Head is dropped. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. Gaze forward. We're going to meet in a low squat Balasana. Hop your back foot to meet your front foot, lower down, bottom of your squat. I love to practice with my hair down, but sometimes I have to do dramatic hair flips to get it out of my face. All right, grounding in the squat. Move your inner ankles away from each other. And then let your tail descend. So grounded in the feet, grounded in the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Now, big inhale. Exhale, press up and reach up. Heel toe the feet back underneath you. Palms to prayer, Tadasana. All of that on the other side. Step your right foot back, high crescent lunge. So steady your gaze. Your drishti, your focal point, straight ahead, locked and focused. Now you'll step forward to balance. You're going to try to catch your right leg. Good. Now find your steady center. Stomp the left heel down. Reach up through the crown of your head. And then release the leg, wide chair, palms to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, transfer the weight to the right leg, arms by your side. And then come back through wide chair. Inhale. Exhale, change. A few more times. Wide chair, transferring the weight, pressing the ground away, springing away from it with control. One more time. Each side. We're going to meet balancing on the left leg, no rush. Once you're there, it's tree pose, Vrikshasana. So building that tree from the ground up. Woo! Finding your steady center, sensing that central axis of the spine. Sushumna Nadi, where all the chakras reside. That central axis is the invisible thread that keeps you lifted in your balance. Maybe you close one eye here. See how that goes. No attachment to holding on to the balance. Good. Both eyes open. Warrior one. Step your right foot back. Arrive in your pose. Now lower the arms. Block your vision. This is called pratyahara, withdrawing the senses in our yoga practice. So we know it's behind the hands. We've seen it. Bring it into the mind's eye. Sense it. And then straighten your front leg. Open the arms to a cactus. Inhale. Exhale, rebend. Close the arms like shutters. Inhale, open, cactus. Exhale, close. A few more times. Moving with breath, like a ritual. We'll meet with the arms open. Lift the front toes. Turn to the right. Feet are parallel. Prasarita Padottanasana. Wide-legged forward fold is where we're headed. Fold over the legs. This time, see if you can walk the hands backwards through the legs, bringing the crown of the head closer to the earth, rounding the upper back, kind of like you're turtling inside of yourself. That's totally a yoga term. Head relaxed. All the muscles of the face relaxed. So in a shape like this, we're directing blood flow to the brain, to the third eye. One more breath in. Breath out. Walk the hands back in front of your face. Bring the hands to the hips. Ground your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come up all the way. Reach the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Opposite thumb on top than before. So we're coming into humble warrior. Spin your left toes forward. Little footwork required. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale to humble warrior. Fold forward. Drop the head. Keep hugging the inner legs together. Anchoring the back heel. One more inhale. And exhale. Release your hands down. Gaze forward. Squat. Hop your back foot forward. Lower down. Yogi squat. I'm just going to turn to face you because I miss you, but you stay where you are. So you're going to be here for a little bit in this squat. If squatting is not comfortable for you, you can always sit on a block, right? You want to find ease and steadiness in every shape you're in. Let's take a twist. Lean your torso forward a little bit more. And then lengthen one arm straight and stretch the other arm up like wings. Good. Keep leaning forward and try to press the bottom arm against the legs to leverage yourself a little deeper in the twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Palms to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, change. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. And wherever you are, lower to a seat. So if you sit on your block, maybe you just take a cross-legged seat in Sukhasana. This is where we'll meet. We'll come into breath work. We'll practice Nadi Sodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So this pranayama activates the third eye. The yogis believe when we're breathing through the nostrils that the apex of the breath coming in is the third eye point. So if you're new to this, we're going to alternate breathing between the right and the left nostril. So bring your peace fingers of your right hand to that third eye point, the center of the brows, and just give yourself a little massage there, reminding yourself to relax your face. And then we're going to alternate. So we're going to seal off the right nostril with the thumb and then the left nostril with the ring finger. And we'll go back and forth, okay? So if your nose is a little stuffy or you have a deviated septum, it might be challenging to feel like you can get a full deep breath in Nadi Sodhana. Give it a try. If it's not for you, you'll just sit and breathe normally, sitting with a tall spine. Okay, let's give it a try. So we'll take one breath in for nothing. Inhale. Exhale. Now seal off your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left. Seal off the left. Pause in the middle, playing with kumbhak, breath retention. And then exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right. Seal it off. Pause in the middle. Feel that space between. Exhale through the left. So that's one round. Inhale left. Seal it off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Seal it off. Exhale left. Inhale left. Keep it going. Few more rounds on your own. I recommend closing the eyes to drop into your inner environment. The next time you exhale through your left nostril, let go of your alternate nostril breathing, rest the hands in the lap, and just return to your natural breath. Awake and aware to any observations or sensations, any after effects of that breath work. The more we can dial down the external noise, the better chance we have of tuning in to our inner listening, perceiving what's underneath the surface. Slowly blink the eyes open. And we'll move into a yin posture. We'll really start to slow things down. So come to a seat. You might use your bolster or your pillow here. And extend your legs in front of you. We'll come into caterpillar. This is a seated forward bend. So for caterpillar, I'll give you a couple of options and we'll hold this pose for several minutes so you'll have time to find it. This will be a rounded spine forward fold to encourage us to drop in So when I practice this, I like to put the pillow on my legs and then just kind of lean forward and let the block support my third eye point to get a little pressure there. If you're not able to come forward that much, you might bend your knees and bring the pillow underneath the knees. Separate the legs and then maybe bring the block here. See if that's possible. So play around. Just come into a forward bend of your choice where you're able to relax, round your spine, drop your chin to your chest, and fold in. Wherever you are, once you settle, turn the palms to face upward in a gesture of receptivity. And just scan your body here, noticing the sensations you immediately feel. This pose is a really great stretch for the ligaments along the spine. You also might feel some hamstring stretch. The muscles of the back are also getting stretched. Just notice where you feel this. And name for yourself how it feels. And then begin to notice your breath. Where you feel the breath the most. When we fold forward, sometimes it moves the breath into the back body. So just track the expansion of the inhale, contraction of the exhale. Just watching your body breathing you. If the mind is very active, you might employ a mantra, a tool for the mind to focus the mind. A very simple mantra you can use is inhale, mentally repeat the thought let. Exhale, mentally repeat the thought go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. One more minute here in this pose. One more deep breath in. Smooth breath out. And very slowly bring yourself back upright. You can set your props off to the side. And just extend the legs. Give them a little bit of a bounce. Get the blood flowing back into the legs. And then make your way onto your back slowly. We'll come into happy baby pose. Reaching for the outer edges of your feet or your shins or your knees. Deep belly breaths, rocking side to side. And then extend your arms and legs long for Shavasana. And since we have the bolster, you might place it under your knees for some support or under your head like a pillow. And bring your body into your final resting pose, palms facing upward, ready to receive the benefits of your practice. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Ajna Chakra reminds us that many of the answers that we seek are within us. It's not always about acquiring more knowledge, acquiring more outside of ourselves. It's about stripping away what's in the way from tuning into our inner knowing. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Open and listening to whatever arises. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today, yogis. I'll see you next time.